A major multi-agency investigation is now underway into the devastating fire that injured 12 persons, gutted a gas station, and damaged or destroyed a dozen cars in Mandeville, Manchester yesterday. Now, the incident has sent shockwaves through the commercial district. Our reporter Dwayne Anderson was in the area today and now joins us. Dwayne?
Thanks, Janella. So let's start with what we do know. The Fesco gas station in Mandeville, Manchester is destroyed. 12 persons received burns ranging from severe to minor. No one has died. 12 cars damaged or destroyed. Now, as for what we don't know what caused the fire, neither do we know what the estimate of damage is. Now, when I visited the area on Saturday morning, it looks like a scene from a war zone. Rubble, ashes, parched metal, and plastic. Just one big disaster.
I'm advised this morning that the person that have received the most injuries is now at the university hospital being taken care of by some doctors. We just pray for his recovery and to just sincerely give our sympathies to both Mr. Heaven and his staff and all those persons that have been injured.
Now, of course, residents are still in shock over yesterday's incident, especially the persons who were at the facility at the time of the fire. Some of them are traumatized. The emotions that came out in some of my interviews were raw.
I went to my doctor, but they'd only give me medication and say I should go home. But every time I try to sleep, but I see them, oh God. I was in the car, when I drive up, and then when I run out and I fell and I get up and I see the man head, from his head to his foot in fire. I couldn't help him, oh God. Oh Jesus, have mercy. Oh God, when I drop and I get up, I remember my son was in the car and I said, may I go for my son? Oh God, may I go for him? And me hear he said, Mommy, and I said, run, Demari, run. I feel the heat.
Did you get any burns?
No, I can't believe it. I don't get one scratch. Oh Jesus.
God is good. God is good. He has kept you, my love. Keep courage.
I have to give God thanks, for sparing my life. But when I take into consideration all the people that were inside there and hear the screams and all of that, traumatized.
Really touching stuff. Now, the area today was swarmed throughout by persons from insurance companies associated with the gas station, forensic scientists, as well as investigators from the Jamaica Fire Brigade and the police force, all of them trying to put their cases together. I spoke with one of them.
So far, basically, we are at the preliminary investigative stage. Ourselves, the Jamaica Fire Brigade and the police forensic team, were on the scene, processing the team, trying to make a determination as to what would have contributed to the cause of this fire that created such an extensive damage.
Any idea as to what would have caused it yet?
No, we have not been able to conclusively come to any ideas as to what would have contributed to it. What we know is that at the time of the incident, there was some work going on at the gas station and a spillage would have occurred of gasoline, but we are not sure what came in contact with it and where the fire would have started on the premises.
All this time, the operators, Trevor Heaven, his wife Claudine, and other persons remained inside the facility, trying to help coordinate cleanup activities as well as facilitate the investigators. Now, they declined my request for an interview, but an account on Twitter under the operator Claudine Heaven's name explained that all staff at the company are accounted for. She praised the quick response of emergency crews on Friday evening and thanked medical staff at the Mandeville Hospital for their assistance. Now, for the most part, on Saturday, Ward Avenue in Mandeville was cordoned off to preserve the scene for investigators. This meant traffic had to be redirected through and around the town of Mandeville. Now, anyone knowing Mandeville will know that it is already cramped for room, and this understandably caused some traffic buildup in some areas. Now, Janella, this story is developing, and I'll be tracking it over the coming days, and as soon as I get something else, I'll be sure to tell you and the public about it.
All right,
Back
great
to you.
work, Dwayne. Thank you so much. Now, in the meantime, head of the Manchester Police Superintendent Gary Francis says statements are being collected from witnesses. He's appealing for the makers of videos which have been circulating on social media of the incident to contact the police superintendent. Francis also spoke to concerns about the seeming lack of safety practices leading up to the incident.
Pre the igniting of that fire, you know, that would be interesting to talk to that person too. So we'd appeal to that person if they could come in to talk with us in just trying to find the real cause and get some answers to some of the questions that are still open in respect to his investigation.